Hello everybody, I'm Chris Provost, and today at Provost Park Pass, I'm gonna do a full walking tour of Disney California Adventure DC at nighttime, because nighttime is the right time. Disney at nighttime hits different, feels different, has a different vibe. I'm not exactly sure what the cool lingo is that people use when it's just different, but it does feel different, and it is awesome. So let's go through Disney California Adventure, check out the whole park, do a full tour of what it's like at nighttime here in Disney California Adventure, DCA. Here we are, I am on Buena Vista Street. You see that the billboards are lit up, the buildings are lit up a little bit. It looks really good. It is awesome. It's still decorated right here for the Disney 100. You got the purple, what's that, bunting up there? Looks really cool. Disney California Adventure, I think actually is one of the prettiest parks at nighttime. I absolutely love it. It has a lot to do with cars and Pixar Pier, which we will be getting to, because it just lights up and looks amazing. Just walking along, checking all this out. I think it's so fun to be at Disney California Adventure. I'm a big fan of this park. There are a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know about this. I think the park has really stepped up its game. I think it's fun. I think it's interactive with everybody. It's just really cool. I love it. You got the trolley treats right over there, all lit up. Let's check out the window. Here we got the trolley treats. You heard the little woo woo, the little whistle. And periodically a train will come through. Not always, but sometimes a little train will come through. I love to look at it. This is Gumdrop Mountain. Oh, here comes the little trolley. There it is. Ding, 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 ding. A cool little fact. See that little candy rock mountain? Is Walt, when he originally had the idea for, he wanted that to be in Fantasyland, a Gumdrop Mountain. And he wanted at the exit of the ride to give all the kids lollipops. Suckers. Can you imagine that? Now that attraction never came to fruition, but it's such a cool idea. But that is like a little homage, that little Gumdrop Mountain is to Walt's original idea. All right, let's continue on. Here we are. This is the center of Carthay Circle. You see like the little fountain there. It's lit up, looks great. Here's the Carthay Circle, the world premiere theater. This looks like the theater where they premiered Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. There goes the red trolley. 717, it is back. That's new, they only have the 623. So that is amazing, I love that. There's only two trolley cars, the 623 and the 717, so it looks like both of them are running. And let's turn left. Before you do that though, take your time to look at the amazing lighting that they do here at Disney California Adventure, because it is primo. All right, let's turn here and look at the lights. Doesn't that look so good? You got the palm trees that are lit up a little bit at the base, making them look a little bit taller. You got the neon, because we are in Hollywood, and the glitz and the glam. And right down here, you can walk along and you see all this. A lot of the things you might not notice during the daytime is there's a clock right up there. That is a clock right up there. And then also, it was the RKO kind of like studio light. You see a little light on top of that. RKO was a pictures in the 1920s and 30s, a movie production company, and that was their logo. You know, like RC has a dog listening to a record player. RKO was like a antenna like that. You got the Disney Junior Dance Party with the lights that are lit up underneath. They are going, and you don't really see those during the daytime because it's too bright, and it looks so good. And then over here, we got the Ward Wieners and Mickey's PhilharMagic. So cool. I'm gonna aim the camera up just a little bit so you guys can see the palm trees, kind of see how they're lit up a little bit. And this just feels good. It's not too hot. It's actually I would say it's almost chilly enough to wear a jacket. Now, if you're from Arizona or Texas where you have the extreme heat, then you definitely feel maybe a little chilly here. If you're from like maybe Oregon or Washington, this is gonna feel very pleasant. Looks very cool. That over there is the animation building, Animation Academy. Sometimes you call it the Animation Station. And that is where they have an amazing art class that's free. You get a really cool souvenir. I love this. This is one of the original schmoozies. You see schmoozies right there? That sign has been here since really the very beginning. I love it. I'm gonna go left, I'm gonna go around and then come back down, and we will come right back there through there. So let's turn left. This is a unique area. It's not really well lit up like with the amazing lights like that, because during the time they used to have like dance parties here, and the dance parties would do all the lighting up for this. So it's a little bit different, but I like it. Now they have a little stage right over here, and a lot of times they'll have like high schools perform there or different bands, and Looks like they're doing some Soul Fly tonight, super fun. And then over here we've got Monsters Inc. Now you'll notice that the doors are lit up from the back side, so the lights are here and they're shooting that way, lighting up the doors to make it look really good. And you can see you got a 2319 right there. What? 2319! Then down here we have ice cold refreshment. This is the Hollywood Lounge. It's kind of like a little refreshment area. And it's kind of reminiscent, this is like an Art Deco style. It's kind of reminiscent of, there's a movie at Universal Studios called Mel's Diner, and from like the 1950s, and it looks just kind of like that style there. It's kind of, I think it's a little homage to that. By the way, Mel's Diner was in a movie called American Graffiti, which was done by George Lucas, and since it was so successful, he was able to then go on and do Star Wars. So, looks just like that. At the very beginning of the movie, you watch the first 5 minutes of the movie, you're gonna see that, and you're like, oh yeah. This guy comes in on a little Vespa and crashes. It's really funny. And that crash, by the way, was not scripted. It was an accident. We got a little Coca-Cola truck over there. And now we're gonna turn and go right here. We have the new Hyperion Theater. They have the new show, Rogers the Musical. This was like, you know, kind of started as a joke. And it was like it was the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus. When he was in New York, you saw the signs and billboards for Rogers the Musical. Well, they ended up, they're bringing it here. It's a 1-act play. It's gonna be here at the Hyperion, and they have like all the little musical numbers. Kind of started off as a joke, and it's now a real thing. If you look right here, you can see everything's lit up there. Bell Captain. You got the billboards are lit up. The Roosevelt Hotel is lit up. You only see half the sign there. Looks really cool. The Crest Theater is lit up. It looks amazing. Now we're gonna go down here, and I think at nighttime, Guardians is one of the prettiest. It lights up. Now, particularly during the Halloween season, it really lights up with lots of greens and lightning bolts. You kind of can see a little bit of flickering, maybe a little too light. There's a green up there flickering, and as it gets darker, it really pops. This whole ride looks amazing at nighttime. So I just kind of want to point out, I think it's kind of funny. Right behind me, they've got like a shawarma, right? Shawarma, and then we walk over here, we enter into Avengers Campus. You'll notice that shawarma stand that's right behind me is not part of Avengers Campus. It's actually part of the Hollywood side, but it's like just about almost eking into the Avengers Campus. I love that. Shawarma, as a callback from the very first Avengers movie, The End, where they go get shawarma at the end of the movie. All right, we're over here at Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to show you this sign. It's kind of lit up. You'll be able to see it a little bit better at nighttime. You'll see right here, it says, first time on display, Guardians of the Galaxy. And you'll notice all these letters right here, mission, have been stolen. There's the I-S-I-M-M-I-S-S-I-O-N. Rocket came here and stole those letters and then put them down here and put it as Mission Breakout. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, we're gonna move along over here. You see that we've got the Quinjet is lit up over there, and this is Pim's Test Kitchen. And again, Guardians looks so nice at night. Looks really good. Let's go right over here. Pim's Test Kitchen, they also have this in Disneyland Paris. We'll be going there later on, you guys, this summer. And when we get there, I'll show you that Pim's Test Kitchen. It's different. It's kind of more like a sit-down reservation area, where this one is a kind of a little bit of a faster restaurant. This here is called Pim's Test Lab. It's actually a bar, and then the Pim's Test Kitchen on the other side. Over here, we've got the Quinjet, and if you look carefully and you look up, you can see Loki working some controls. Causing mischief, no doubt. Loki up there doing something, hacking into it. Let's see if we get his attention. We'll just yell. See if we can get his attention. There he is. Oh, being a troublemaker. Looking around, making sure everything's okay. Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Is he an anti-hero? What is going on there? Wave. Loki, very popular character. One of the most popular meet and greet characters at Disney. Jack Sparrow, another very popular one. So yeah, if you could meet any character, I'm curious, so put it down below. If you could meet and do any character meet and greet, who would it be? Would it be, who would, like all of them? who would be your favorite to meet? Mine's probably always going to be Daisy. I always like Daisy. Or Mickey's so good. But I mean, all of them. There's no wrong answers. Who would you want to meet? Put it down below. Just wanted to guys show that amazing contrast. You got Guardians right behind it. If you look carefully at the top, you can kind of see the green right up there. It's flickering. You got the Quinjet here. And the Quinjet, by the way, that was manufactured in France. They have one over there as well, but they built them over there in France and shipped this one here. This one is from here. I mean, located here. They have the identical twin Quinjet, which is located in Disneyland Paris Adventures Campus. Now, what I'm going to do is turn over here. This is the Web Slingers area, but I want to show you this. This is the Doctor Strange Sanctum of Centaurium, whatever, and they have little shows here. But at nighttime, they light up this kind of like this, was a dodecahedron? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how many sights are on this, but you can see it's kind of lit up right over there. It looks very cool, and it kind of like, and I'm using the word, yes, hi! There we got the nice little, I don't know how many sides are on that, so I'm not exactly sure, but it looks very nice at night. You'll notice it kind of slightly changing and pulsing with different colors on the inside right there. Really cool. Now I'm gonna turn left, go left, past this tree over there. Hi! Now if you look up in the trees, you'll also notice here in the trees, they have those, what are those? They're like almost like a 10-sided dice. I don't know what those are. But they are like lighting up right there in the tree, and they light up here. Now they're getting ready to do a show, so people are lighting up, but at nighttime, this really, really, I don't want to say the word pops, because I keep saying it a lot. It really sparkles. So this is a really interesting phenomenon right outside Doctor Strange Centaurium. You see this? It looks like 3 seats. They're not seats. It was originally designed that Thor would come along and set his hammer right there. Boom. And there was like a magnet underneath it, and then they'd have kids, they'd all try to lift it up, and then one special child would come and be able to lift it up. But the problem is the second they did this, everybody thought they were seats. So it'd sit here. So they ended up putting this here and this right there to discourage people from sitting there, and they don't really use it anymore. But that's kind of a fun little fact where they had the Thor hammer go. And those seats are right there, but we are gonna turn this way, guys. Probably go into the most beautiful area in almost all the parks. It's Cars Land. And at night, hi guys. All right, we are walking now into Cars Land, and this is, I mean, of all the lands, it's probably the prettiest land that there is. There's a nice little area over here. You see that it's lit up here, right? It's kind of lit up. But we're gonna walk down here. You see they got the Luigi's Rockin' Rollisters lit up over there with the lights, and you can see the mountains right behind it. We'll get a little better shot of those mountains as we get down here and turn left. It's so pretty. You got the Radiator Springs billboard, home of Lightning McQueen and Sir Tomater. Sir Tomater that's a reference to Cars 2. Now, I will be honest, I've actually never seen Cars 2. I just know that he goes on a mission to England and is knighted and becomes Sir Tomater. Here we are, guys. Back at the curio shop, you see all got the Route 66. Depending where you are in the country, either say Route or Route 66. No incorrect way, just depending on different dialects, I guess. I like to say Route 66. And then you got Luigi's Casa del Tires. And like I'm saying, I'm gonna try to move very slowly so you guys can see the lights here. Here's Ramon's House of Body Art. And then you're gonna look over here and you're gonna see those beautiful, beautiful mountains. Gorgeous. Cadillac tail fins, looking great. You got the Luborama. I love that little line pointing that looks like it's pouring. I think it's great. Mr. Curb Feeler right over there. This is so good. And you just walk along and you got Sparkies. There you go. Spark plugs. And if you look over here, you've got the Luborama and of course all the neon lighting. Neon's tricky because if one of those little parts goes out, the whole thing goes out. And then beautiful flows of V8 Cafe. Fun little fact, if you look over here, you can see the Radiator Springs Curios shop. You notice the lights they use to illuminate it are like light bulbs. You see it? You even had some light bulbs that are burned out, just as you would if you go to some short, old, tiny shops like that. Now, why don't they have neon as like the others? Well, neon, that was until later, right? And this is one of the first stores that's opened here at Radiator Springs. They didn't have neon back then when they opened these stores. They only had these light bulbs. So one of the first. This would have taken place maybe in the 1920s or 30s, and then these kind of represent the 1950s, a little later on when they had neon. Hence now you know why Radiator Springs Curios only has light bulbs. Now this area is so good, I'm gonna go down and make a U-turn and come back down so you guys can see it all because it's just that good. Right over here we have the Cozy Cone Motel. Now this is something that's interesting. A lot of younger children might not understand this, so let's take a look at it here. You see on top of those Cozy Cones, those little metal things right there, those are called antennas. And back in the day, in order to watch television, you would have to have an antenna on top of your house and it'd get the signal so you could watch TV. And so we don't have those anymore, really, antennas, because now we got cable, internet, all that stuff. But yeah, it's a fun little area. We'll walk down to Sargent's, then we'll turn around and come back. I love it. It's just got a good vibe here. It feels different. The music's fun. It's just, it looks so pretty. I love looking at the road that Lightning McQueen paved. It's all nice. Everything about this is really good. This land is absolutely amazing. Now, the problem, I think, I'm gonna say something here. This land has, I think, caused some problems for Disney. It's so good that people absolutely love it. We love it, we love it, we love it. Everybody loves it, because how could you not? Because it's so good. But here's the problem with Cars Land. The only attractions that they could ever put in here have to be related to the Cars, like IP, right? Like the Cars 1, 2, and 3 movies. And so they can't expand this particular. Hi guys, how are you? All right, so I'm gonna complete my thought on that. So here we are. We're at Fillmore's. I love this. Look at how it's lit up though at night. Oh, it looks so good. So everybody loves Cars Land, but the only things they can put here have to be Cars related. Same thing like Avengers Campus. You only do Avengers, stuff like that. Disney, when they first started doing lands, they did generic lands, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, you know, stuff like that. So anything that could be considered fancy could be put in Fantasyland, where you can't really do that here in Cars Land. Interesting problem that Disney has. Not a bad problem, it's interesting. And I have to show you this lit up here. This is the Fillmore's, it's the Taste Inn, and look at the lights on the ground, they light up. This is so cool looking, I just love it. All right. Let's walk back down and out. It's just that good. Now, just to be clear, I'm not saying that it's a problem. I'm just saying that it's kind of locked in now. This whole area can only be Cars Land. So, just something to think about. I think it's interesting that Disney's kind of shifted away from generic lands to more centered lands on certain topics. Here we are walking back down again. We got Sargent's Surplus. I love it all. And they got the Cozy Cone Motel with the no vacancy sign. Now, the reason is back in the day, you would go driving and you'd see like a motel. And if you were tired, on the sign outside, it would say vacancy, letting you know that they have a room for rent, that you can stay there for the night. If the no vacancy sign was turned on, if they had the word no turned on, that meant it was completely full, there's no rooms available, so you knew not to stop. So you didn't pull over and ask them, hey, it's got a room available? You knew there's no vacancy, you couldn't stay there. Flows, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And those mountains, so good. And what I really like is, if you notice this really, you really see the effect of Flows V8 at night and nighttime only. Flows V8, right? It's an engine block, and look, it lights up at nighttime. Let me show you. So see that right there? It's gonna light, see they're lighting up right there. They're striking. And there's 4 on this side because the V8 right over there, and then you got 4 over here, and they light up. You really only see that at nighttime, guys. All right, let's continue on. So this is one of my favorite areas with my friends. Is a lot of times when we're tired at the end of the day, we like to come to Flo's V8 Cafe. We'll order food and then sit outside this little promenade area and just listen to cars ride go by and just chit chat and kind of relive the day and talk about, like, remember that time we rode that ride together? It's so fun to do. All right, guys, this is just too cool. Look over here, you got the Archway. That's a little promenade area that I like to sit at. It looks absolutely stunning. And then you got like the hood ornament, and the cars are racing. It is spectacular. Now I'm gonna walk a little bit past it so you can see it. I want you to see the waterfall at nighttime. Let me move over there. All right, so here we are again. But if you look over there, you'll notice the waterfall they have lit up with a white light to make the water pop. So you see it right there? And there it is, the waterfall pops at nighttime. Because it'd be too hard to see if it just lit up normally. Water's transparent. So they have it lit up with those white lights so you can really see the water. I think that's such a cool detail. Disney, you think of things like that, and then walking through this arch, I love to do it. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. I have I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I don't normally like to do these types of videos, these walk and talk videos, because I like to have a script, I like to have things kind of prepared. But I was doing a lot of videos, and in those videos, people were saying, Chris, can you do some more walk and talks and just kind of talk? And they said they really enjoyed them. That was shocking to think that people like that. So I was like, okay, I could probably do a few more of those. And so we're just kind of walking along. I know I'm yammering, I'm rambling, but I can't help it because it's what we're doing. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you could you hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate that. And when you hit the subscribe button, that is a huge, it's like you're giving me a hug saying thank you for doing this video. If you hit the like button, you're telling me congratulations, you did a good job on a video and I like it. It helps our channel. If you hit the subscribe button though, there's a little bell notification. If you have the bell notification turned on, like those little lines around it, you'll be notified every time we come up with some new videos. And this summer is gonna be one of the best summers we've ever had for Provost Park Pass. You got a lot of cool things, I haven't announced it yet, but you'll wanna be in the loop on that, so hit that bell notification. All right, let's continue on. All right, this is Paradise Pier. It's turning into San Fran, Tokyo, which is the city from Big Hero 6. Now, what is San Fran, Tokyo? San Fran, Tokyo is a fictional city, and it's set place in the 1906 when San Francisco had that huge earthquake, saying that if Japan came over and kind of rebuilt San Francisco and turned it into San Fran, Tokyo, that's the premise of that, and that's how we got San Fran, Tokyo in the movie Big Hero 6, which that's one of my son's all-time favorite movies. He loves it. He loves Baymax, and it's a really good movie. Not too scary, but scary enough for little ones that it gives them a thrill, but makes them feel brave when they watch the whole movie. Now we're gonna walk across this bridge right over here. You can see it's lit up here, and this is where I'm gonna ask for your help, because this is one of the few things I don't know. You'll notice that right here in the center promenade, we have this tall statue that's lit up with lights, and on top of it, it's kind of like it looks like a egg almost. I don't know what that's for. It's just something cool. Not exactly sure, but I like it. So if anybody knows really what this is, I guess maybe. Oh, okay. Let's figure this out. Is that like maybe a fishing buoy? No, I don't know what that is. Pier or something? I don't know. Okay, well, let's continue on. Again, moving on now, you can see people lining up for World of Color, but this view here is amazing. And the Pixar pal around at nighttime is gorgeous. I'm gonna take us down to the Pixar Pier and we're gonna walk all the way around. Show you everything there is to see here. See that I got the Luxo light up there? It actually moves if you watch carefully on top of the Pixar Pier sign. The head swivels back and forth periodically. Oh, there it is, just moved. And if you look to the right, you're gonna see an amazing photo spot, but everyone's lining up for World of Color, so you can't really take photos, but look at this. Gosh, dang it. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. I appreciate it. It makes me feel good. I like it that you're here with me. I think you're amazing. You'll see the Pixar ball right there underneath it. And then off the right-hand side, you're gonna see Lamplight Lounge. That is Amanda's favorite restaurant here in DCA. She absolutely loves that. It's cute. And you'll notice the lamp is moving. If you look very carefully, you'll notice the cord is moving as well. You only see that at nighttime.
Good evening, everyone. In just a few minutes, the lights surrounding Paradise Bay will begin.
I'm gonna have to start walking a little bit faster because they're gonna dim the lights here for the World of Color, and I don't want the lights dimmed. I want to show you the lights. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna walk a little bit faster. So anyways, this is for Lamplight Lounge. You see they got the little ball on top there, it's lit up. And we're gonna move over here. You got Knickknacks. One of Pixar's first shorts. Really paved the way for Pixar. So, moving along here, you got the adorable snowman, Frosted Treats. Now most people know this, but you'll notice that it's yellow up there. No, it's yellow. It's lemon. It's lemon, don't worry. And of course, look at the Incredicoaster. Absolutely spectacular at nighttime. Then we over here, we got the piers. Keep our pier beautiful. Diversión para toda la familia. And then we're getting ready to Coco, by the way. I love Coco. It really just makes my heart just sing watching that movie. And I didn't mean the word sing as a pun. I just love that movie. Okay. Right here we got the Pixar Pier. As you see, it is absolutely just amazing at nighttime. Now, here's what you want to do. Look up. You'll see these little lights here. They are stars. Because there's a Pixar Pier short called La Luna where they sweep stars on the moon. It's a little homage to that. And you don't really see them during the daytime. And we'll move over here. We got the Incredicoaster on the left-hand side. And then we're gonna move straight ahead. We're gonna head to Midway Mania and walk around by the Pixar Pal Round. I'm gonna try to get around the other side before they dim the lights, guys. And I do wanna show you something really cool on the Incredicoaster that you see at nighttime. Just kind of pops. Okay, now here comes the Incredicoaster, and you're gonna look on the right-hand side, you're gonna see Dash's footprints. It's red lights to shoot up on the water as it goes. You only see this really at nighttime. You hear the sound effect during the daytime, but at night you could see it. There it comes, watch. There they go. That's how fast Dash is. He runs right along. Oh, they dimmed the lights, guys. Well, this is a little bit different. They dimmed the lights here while we're here at Pixar Pier, getting ready for World of Color. You can see it. The Incredicoaster is lighting up for it. And then right behind me is World of Color. And this is kind of interesting because you can come back over here now and watch World of Color on this side, where they used to not allow that. And the Incredicoaster keeps running during World of Color, which is amazing. It's a fun view of the World of Color. Something you see at nighttime here in DCA. Well, this is very different. I wanted to show you the amazing lights. They're all turned off. Oh my gosh. Oh well. It's kind of fun anyways. It's very cool. Look at that. Lighting up over there. And they have Anger still lit up at night though. I love that. The Anger dog. And we're gonna keep moving on right down here. We're gonna keep walking around. I had to show this because they're doing a show. They turned all the lights off on Pixar Pal Round, except for that one. It's still on for some reason. All right, so now we're continuing. This is an emotional whirlwind, and you notice all those little memories. Those are lit up at nighttime. So cool. All right, so continue on here. It's still lit up here a little bit. I'm actually gonna walk in this area here because I want to kind of show you some of this amazing light bulb action. It's really, this is an area that I like to come down to and get food sometimes because not a lot of people come down here. And it has very good food. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta right there. I just wanted to stop the video for 1 second because I wanted to talk to you. And I am talking to you. I'm specifically talking to dads right now. I just want you to know that you are amazing. And I know that sometimes as a parent, we all have done it. We lose our temper sometimes, or our little ones that irritate us. That's okay, that happens. We just don't ever want to hurt our little ones. I want you to know that you are doing enough. You are an amazing father. And that the most important thing is just to let your children know that you love them. Give them your time. It's the best gift you can give them. And I think that you are amazing. I just want you to know that. I know that sometimes we wonder, like, am I making a difference? I'm working so much. Your kids appreciate you. I just want you to know that, and I appreciate you. And now I want to talk to the moms. I want you to know that you are absolutely doing the best that you can do, and that's great. Sometimes in this world we're trying so hard to raise our kids right, and we feel like we're getting combated from all the different angles. We wonder, like, are we making a difference? You are making a difference. You are a fantastic mother to your child. I just want you to know that your children love you, and you are amazing. Just know that. All right, guys, let's continue on. All right, guys, those jellyfish jumpers, they look super cute at nighttime, don't they? Lit up like that. But everything else is dark. I'm trying to show you the lights, and it's all dark. Ah! All right, guys, I'm not sure exactly how to show you more lights because all the lights are turned off. So here's what I say. We have a huge bunch of announcements coming out. We're gonna be making probably one of the largest announcements for Provost Park Pass in this week coming out, or next week. This rivals our biggest announcements we've ever made coming out. Also, we are gonna be going live again. We just mailed out a whole bunch of pins from the Tokyo Disney 40th anniversary. We have more pins to give away. We'll be going live sometime in a week or so, giving those last bit of pins away. The only way that you will be able to be eligible to win that is be subscribed to our channel and you have that bell notifications. Now, when we go live, you can just jump on and you have to be live and make a comment. If we choose you, you win one of those amazing pins for the Tokyo Disney 40th anniversary. And we have a whole bunch of stuff coming up this summer. I want you to know how amazing you are. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And if you want more Provost Park Pass, if you want even more, you can become a Patreon member. Did you know that? Patreon member? Down below, click it down below. There's a little link there. If you click on that, you can become, for $3 a month, you can get an extra video every Sunday night where Amanda and I answer your questions. As a Patreon, you submit questions and we answer them. Hey, anyway, I just want you to know that you are absolutely amazing and wonderful. I don't know if you are ever planning on coming down to Disney. If you want to come down to Disney, I'll tell you the best way to do it. The way that we do it is we use Getaway Today. And the reason we use them is that it lets us stretch our dollars because times are sometimes tough, right? And we want to stretch our money as far as we can. If you want to come down to Disney, if you click the link down below, you'll get the very absolute best prices on coming to Disney. I mean, even if you went and tried to buy from Disney themselves directly, it'll be more expensive than if you use this. So use this link to get the cheapest tickets possible on hotels and on Disney tickets. And it's awesome. Or if you want, you can call them at 1-855-GETAWAY. Tell them Provost Park Pass sent you. You'll get the very best deals. So you are amazing. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do something here. So this whole video is to show you all these different lights at night. I got to tell you, I was just on an airplane and I saw a light bulb on a plane. And I was like, man, you're traveling light. Do we end on that? Do we dare end on it? I think we do. Hi! You're the best. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, look, guys. There's the airplane right there. There's a light inside the plane. It's traveling light. Whoa. Is it as good as I think it is? I don't know. I get confused. We did a whole video about lights at night at DCA. Bum, 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 bum. Then all the lights turned off and I couldn't see any lights. And I was like, what the heck do we do? And then we just kind of started talking and chit-chatting and being friends because we're friendly and I think you're amazing. That's what we do. Bye-bye.